Hey there, legendary souls. Welcome back to Unconventional Counseling. It's been a little minute. The rest, the rest has been plenty. The rest has been decadent. Whew, and I'm not done yet, you know? But I missed the channel. I missed you all. I missed channeling. I missed talking. So I'm back. Let's talk about Venus retrograde. Yeah? Yeah, I'm sure you're feeling it. It's feeling a little awkward. It's feeling a little weird. It's feeling a little strange. Um, a few things. So, Venus, is connected to so many things. It's connected to our personal aesthetic and beauty principle. So, how we feel about how we look, if we are feeling desired by someone else, if we're feeling wanted, if we're feeling even fulfilled in our life, satisfied with how we're moving through the world, or how our bodies are moving through the world, how our bodies look, how our bodies are being perceived. Venus is about kind of that duality. It's about how you feel about you, and also how you feel about how you sense other people feel about you. And most people, I'm not going to say everybody, but most people are feeling some things right now. We as a collective are noticing the places where we feel less than and inadequate. We're noticing when we feel insecure. We're noticing when we feel vulnerable and kind of overexposed. And something that I love about Venus retrograde, and something that I love about Mars being in Cancer right now, is that there is this continuous question kind of circulating that you might be able to kind of pluck from the ether of, what am I doing to participate in this energy that I'm feeling? Or what can I do either to divest from this energy, to process it, to acknowledge it, but not to kind of spiral into it or wallow in it or stay stuck in it. Because energy has this way of circulating and of moving if we're privy to that, if we're attuned to that, if we remember that. The same way that our hearts keep beating, the same way that our breath keeps going, and that's what feels natural to our body. Energy is the same way. So, you might be noticing a whole lot of things, and this is the time really to just get tuned in to what's coming up for you. Are you noticing that there's like a strange energy between you and a friend or an acquaintance or a new friend or someone you have a crush on, or you're not quite sure if you have a crush on someone, or between you and your lover, or you and your partner, or you and your mom, or your parent, or your grandparent, or just name a role in life, you and your boss, name a role in life in terms of someone you can be in relationship with. Are you feeling a weirdness there? It's time to really ask yourself the question, am I feeling a weirdness because of my perception of what I'm receiving, the energy I'm receiving from this person? Or am I feeling a weirdness because this is something that has happened before in our connection? Or this is something that has been happening for a while, and maybe I didn't know how to say it, or maybe I didn't know how to talk about it, or maybe I felt guilty, or I felt too much to just name it and just put it out there. Venus retrograde is really the time to just be like, let yourself be a little dramatic. Let yourself, kind of like tune into wherever the drama is in your chart, or the intensity is in your chart. Venusian energy is not always the soft, lovey-dovey energy that we expect, especially now with it being in Aries and in Pisces. It's like Pisces is kind of like, it's the storm, it's the ocean, it's everything. And Aries is very pointed. Aries is like, tell me that you love me, and tell me, and I want to feel the passion. And it's just very direct in how it moves. So we're moving through both of those. We're moving through an overwhelm of all these feelings. Many are from the past. Some of them are from things we've been holding. Some of them are from how we're perceiving that we're being perceived. Some of them are from our own inner critique, and it's all happening at the same time. And then we're having these like spurts, these moments of like, just tell me what you want, or tell me if you want me, or tell me, how this is going for you, or tell me, are we on the same page, or let me tell you that we're not on the same page, or let me tell you that my feelings are hurt, or let me tell you that I didn't like how you said that to me, or I don't like how, this energy that you have is coming at me. However you choose to move through this, I'm always trying to take my hands off of it because you have free will. You have free will. But however you choose to move through this, just my encouragement to you is to try to give yourself as much grace as possible. I had a day just the other day where I was just like moving through something, or something was moving through me, and I couldn't put language to it. I knew that I was kind of sad, but I couldn't point to this is the reason why from the past, or this is the memory, or this is the fear. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have nothing to be able to explain to nobody. And I didn't go searching for an explanation, which is new for me. I was just like, look, this is where I'm at. I don't quite understand it. I don't know that I have to understand it, but I just feel off. And it feels like it's coloring my whole perception of everything and everyone. And so I'm just going to try to keep to myself, and I'm going to try to keep a little quiet, because I don't want to start something that I'm not going to understand later. I don't want to create a conflict that I'm not even going to be invested in tomorrow. I don't want to create an inner conflict or an inner story. I just want to leave myself be, and I want to leave other people be. And so that may also be an approach for you. And just see if the energy passes. See if when you go to bed, if you can go to bed early that day. That's what I did that day. If you can go to bed a little early, you wake up the next day, see if it shifts something. Because it's just like a day-to-day, or a several day to a several day, or a week-to-week sort of experience that we're having. And you're going to just need a lot of grace. And if you have it, and if you want to give it, the people around you are going to need a lot of grace too, and a lot of understanding. But again, that's if you have it. That's what I'm feeling with this retrograde season so far. We'll see if checking in again makes sense. We'll see if this is enough for us all, Just like take it day by day. Try to be gentle with yourself. Try to give yourself grace. And if those spurts come up where you just need to fuss at somebody, or you just need to let somebody know, I didn't like that, let them know. It's part of vulnerability, and it's part of authenticity. And if you can keep it somewhat contained to that experience or to that moment, it's usually a lot easier for the other person to take in, So let's pause this channeling here, and I'll catch y'all in the future. Bye.